You might be new to real estate and working a patch, or a seasoned veteran with a large database of prospects. Regardless of where you are in your career, the sales techniques in this short video will help you list more new properties. In fact, a lot more new properties. But before I provide you with some valuable tips, I would like to extend an invitation to you and your colleagues to attend a 2-hour training seminar where I will share some of the best knowledge that I have for free. It will be held on Tuesday the 12th of September in the CBD from 7 to 9 p.m. with registration from 6:30 p.m. All you have to do to sign up is email your contact details, including a mobile number for SMS reminders, to tim@deakin.com.au, spelled D-E-A-K-O-N. But please keep in mind that I can't train everyone. So when this one-off event is full, that's it. There won't be another one. So don't delay in responding to secure your places or you will miss out. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. Listing houses isn't rocket science, and as you already know, sales is all about building relationships. Vendors list their properties with real estate agents that they like, respect, and of course trust. But ticking all those boxes and doing it better than your competitors is definitely not easy. Salespeople of course come in all shapes and sizes, but the top 1 or 2% of real estate agents all have the X factor, which is product knowledge. And just like any industry, the very best salespeople have a deep understanding of the products they sell. And in the case of real estate agents, that's obviously houses. But how do you acquire that deep knowledge? And more importantly, how do you do it quickly? The REIV offers 36 great courses covering virtually every aspect of the real estate industry, except one, houses. Ironic, isn't it? There is currently no easy way to learn about houses, the very product you sell. So unless you have a trade background, you're going to have to do it the hard way and learn bit by bit over a 20 or 30 year sales career in real estate. And even then, you probably only scratch the surface. Now for the good news. I've spent 2,000 hours creating the first course in Australia to teach real estate agents about houses. It's not a DIY course, it's a project management course written by a tradesperson with 30 years experience renovating houses. And it's 100% focused on Melbourne because the rules and regulations in Sydney are very different. It's been designed to teach real estate agents, property investors and homeowners every aspect of inspecting, building or renovating a property. There are 24 modules and over 1,800 pages of detailed notes. Empowering yourself with this knowledge will provide you with a massive advantage over your competitors. It will help you at every stage of the sales process: cold calling, warm calling, free appraisals, meeting with homeowners, negotiating listings, open for inspections, and of course closing sales. Now you wouldn't let a surgeon operate on you who wasn't an expert in their field. So why should a potential vendor hand you the keys to their most valuable asset if they don't believe you are also an expert on houses? I certainly wouldn't. The more knowledge that you have about the product you sell, the better. This is the secret to getting potential vendors to like, respect, and most importantly, trust you. Become an expert and educate yourself, but don't waste 20 or 30 years of your life doing it. Do it in 20 or 30 hours. I've done all the hard work for you and spent 2,000 hours documenting what I know about houses, which is a lot. You don't have to make more phone calls to list more houses. You just need to make more effective calls and have more effective conversations at every stage of the sales process. You have everything to gain by attending this 2-hour training session and nothing to lose because it's 100% free. And I can assure you that you'll be very happy that you chose to attend. Okay, so let's have a look at some sample screenshots from my new course. These first 2 slides are about dealing with insurance claims, which are all relevant to homeowners, property investors, and landlords. These next 2 are about finding good tradespeople, which is a lot harder than the TV renovation shows would have you believe. Then we have a couple of slides on waterproofing bathrooms. This information will help avoid leaks and very expensive repairs, one of the most common defects found in houses. And finally, 2 of my favourites, how to find a builder. If you choose the wrong builder for a renovation project or constructing a new home, your dreams can quickly turn into nightmares. And this is just a glimpse. As I said, hybrid renovating covers every aspect of inspecting, building or renovating a property. So how can you use this knowledge and the other 1,800 pages to help you list more new properties? Let's say you've been a real estate agent for 5 years. You should have a reasonable sized database of contacts. Instead of just calling them twice a year to touch base, why don't you teach them something brilliant each time so they want to help you? And that's the very important point. I can't stress it enough, so they want to help you. Let me explain. Here's the background information. A friend of mine last year had a big problem with the tenants living in one of his rental properties. The tenants on the lease had a falling out with each other and decided to sublet the property, without his knowledge or the property manager's knowledge. The new tenant was unfortunately a drug addict, and it didn't take long for the situation to completely spiral out of control. They smashed windows, kicked in doors, destroyed the carpet, and of course, they stopped paying the rent. Luckily, my friend had landlords insurance, and everything would be covered, or so he thought. When he lodged his claim, the insurance company rejected it, all 28 line items of damage. They said it was poor housekeeping, and that the policy only covers malicious damage. He was very angry, so he escalated the claim. The insurance company sent out a second team of assessors and once again rejected his claim. This went on for nearly 6 months and caused him a lot of stress. Up until this point, he felt helpless and bullied by the insurance company. So I told him to contact a little known and free legal resource called the Financial Rights Legal Centre, who operates the insurance law service. They were a lot of help and explained how he could resolve his problem. They suggested as the next step to contact the Finance Ombudsman, who controls the insurance industry. The Finance Ombudsman said that if he lodges a formal complaint against his insurance company, the process will take approximately 12 months, but the insurer will have to pay all the legal fees, regardless of the outcome. My friend wouldn't have to pay a cent. And at the end of the process, the Finance Ombudsman will make a binding ruling that the insurance company has to abide by. When my friend told the insurance company that he would be making a formal complaint to the Finance Ombudsman, they quickly changed their mind and paid his original claim for 28 line items of damage in full, plus 6 months of lost rent. Why? Because they knew they would have to pay all the legal fees, and they would ultimately be told to pay the genuine claim anyway. Now, you don't have to tell someone the whole story, just the key points. Even if you only remember that the insurance company has to pay all the legal fees during the Finance Ombudsman's investigation. Imagine how grateful your contacts will be, many of whom are property investors, when you tell them something brilliant that will enable them to fight back against the insurance company. And this is the really important bit. Ask your contact during these calls for permission to send them 6 of your business cards. Imagine the power of having an army of prospects handing out your business cards each week to their family and friends and talking about you. This is what the very best salespeople do. They get prospects to like them, respect them, and trust them simply by sharing brilliant ideas that help them. So now you know one of the secrets to becoming a more efficient hunter, and this is just one simple example. If you want to really differentiate yourself from your 14,000 competitors in Victoria, if you want to improve your efficiency, making 200 outbound calls a week, or you simply want to make a lot more money, then educate yourself and become an expert about the products you sell, houses, and start helping prospects so they want to help you. If you would like to see another example and also learn a bit more about me, then keep watching the rest of this video, or simply email me your contact details to sign up for the free training session. It will take you 30 seconds. So here's another example of how you can use this knowledge to list more new properties. Let's say you're meeting with a family about to sell their house, and they tell you that they're also planning to build their dream home. This is a great opportunity to stand out from your competitors trying to list the same property. How? By helping them avoid making a big mistake, a mistake that so many people building new homes make. Let me explain. There are 2 categories of low volume home builders: hands-on, old school, and hands-off, project managers. The best builder to hire is the one who is still on the tools. They have more detailed knowledge about building and fewer distractions. Most builders these days are project managers, and this is where the problems start. Why? Because they take on too many projects. The builder needs to be on site every day, not once a week. Builders always have an A-team. This is their most valuable resource. 3 or 4 carpenters, 2 bricklayers, 1 electrician, a couple of plumbers, and so on. It may have taken them 5 to 10 years to refine the team, and the builder will do everything in their power to keep them together. They will be a well-oiled machine that builds great houses. So what happens next? Most people looking for a builder will do this: find a builder they like, look at the house they are currently building, and then visit the owners of other houses that the builder built 5 and 10 years ago. Have a chat with them, ask a few questions, and look at the quality of workmanship. All sounds pretty logical, but the devil is in the detail. The builder is only going to show them their best houses. These are the ones built by the A team. But what if their house is built by the F team? The builder often doesn't even know most of the subcontractors in the F team, And this is where things start to unravel. Anyone planning to build a new home needs to be 100% sure that their project is going to be built by the A team and not one of the other lower grade teams. Sharing this one but vital piece of information can be the difference between a successful project and a total disaster. The last place anyone wants to end up is in a tribunal or a courtroom, but so many people do because they trusted the builder and they just didn't know how the building industry works. Your prospective clients will be very grateful that you help them avoid making a big mistake. They'll also feel that they owe you. That's right, you, and not your competitors. The difference between winning, listing their property, and losing, not listing their property, is very small. It's all the 1%ers that make a difference. The best salespeople know exactly what to say and how to win in any situation because they have a wealth of knowledge about houses to draw from. Attending this seminar will provide you and your colleagues with an edge. Okay, by now you're probably wondering who I am. My name is Tim Williams and I'm the Managing Director of Deakin. I've personally helped over 2,500 professional salespeople improve their sales skills. Our clients include ANZ Bank, Optus, Samsung, Sharp, NEC and Fuji Xerox, just to name a few. I specialise in teaching salespeople how to be more efficient hunters and how to win, because there are no prizes for coming second. Hybrid Renovating is my new course, and as I mentioned earlier, it's been designed to teach real estate agents, property investors and homeowners every aspect of inspecting, building or renovating a property. Hybrid Renovating is not a sales course. You already get plenty of sales training. I'm providing the most efficient way to gain 30 years of knowledge about houses. If you're on LinkedIn, check out my LinkedIn profile and feel free to connect. There are over 3.6 million professional business people in Australia on LinkedIn. These are people with money, your target market. I've already received over 180 LinkedIn recommendations from salespeople that I've helped, more than anyone in the country, so I guess I must be doing something right. Here are a couple of testimonials from the course, and the common theme is I wish I had. And here's another one. Your prospects also want this information, and I'm giving it to you so you can share bits and pieces with them as needed and help them. They'll not only remember you, but they'll want to help you too by sharing valuable information about their family and friends, the inner circle. And that means listing more new properties, which is your number one objective. You've probably worked out by now that I'm also very passionate about helping others. It's who I am and what makes me happy. So what are you waiting for? Sign yourself and your colleagues up for this 100% free 2-hour training session. Everyone will learn a lot, and I look forward to sharing my 30 years of knowledge. See you all on Tuesday evening, the 12th of September. I'll send you the venue details after I receive your applications. Have a great day.